Our ingredients are seasoning salt, thyme, cinnamon, oil, black pepper, some ginger. We got some browning sauce, some apple juice, some brown sugar, some red wine. We got some sweet peppers and some chopped onions, and we got our chicken that's nice and freshly washed, and I removed the skin and cleaned it out. You can leave the skin on if you want. It's just all about personal preference. And you'll also need a blender. So you want to go ahead and add everything in your blender. Go ahead and cover that now, and then you want to start to blend this up into a nice little paste. So I'm going to blend this for about a minute. Look at that. That looks really good. Let's try it. Oh yeah, the seasoning is just right. It has the in-between of sweet and salty, but not overpowering, just perfect. Alright, I think I'm just about done. You can add some Scotch bonnet pepper into this if you want while you're blending it. If you want some spice in yours, but because I am cooking this for kids, I decided not to add any, just let the black pepper do it. So that looks really good. So now I'm going to go ahead and cover this and put this in my fridge overnight. So when I cook this, it'll be the next day. But you can leave yours for 4 hours if you have that much time, or just cook it right away. But more of the flavor will be added if you let it sit for a while. Yes, baby? Yeah, hot. See you guys in the morning. You want to go ahead and add a little bit of oil to your pan. And just let that heat up a bit. So here's my chicken the next morning, and it looks really good. So you want to go ahead and just scrape off any of this marinade. Just let most of that come off before you add your chicken. Then you want to add your chicken right into your oil. Turn your stove down. Alright, so with your stove on medium heat, you want to leave this and let it catch some color. So I'm actually going to turn down my stove just a little bit more. So you want this to slow cook and absorb all these flavors and let out all those juices. As you can see, it's doing really good already. So you don't want it to cook too fast. So turn your stove down on low. And we're going to let this catch a little color, continuously turning it for about 10 minutes. So you want to go ahead and turn it once it reaches a few minutes and continue till it reaches 10 minutes. So see you guys in 10. You want to go ahead and wash some rice and get that on your stove. I'm going to add a half a tablespoon of salt. And you want to taste this to ensure that you have enough depending on the size portion that you're making. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add 3 spoonfuls of sugar. White sugar, you can use brown sugar too, but I just prefer using the white sugar with this. And I'm just going to mix that together. Next, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of butter. I'm going to add some thyme. If you have fresh thyme, that works even better. I'm going to add some black pepper. I'm going to add a fresh Scotch bonnet pepper. And I'm going to add some oregano. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add about a half a can of coconut milk. Last thing I'm going to add is a can of lentil peas. You can use any peas, red peas, black beans, any peas or bean of your choice. And then you just want to give this a good little mix to get all of that ingredients combined together. And then you want to go ahead and taste to ensure that you have enough salt and the right amount of sugar. So this is perfect. So you want to let this come to a little bit of a boil, and you want to let it boil for about 5 minutes before you turn your stove down on low. So it's been approximately 10 minutes and our chicken is looking really good. As you can see, it definitely caught a good amount of color. That looks really good. You want to make sure all the sides catch enough color. That looks really good. So I'm going to give this about another minute and come back. Alright, our minute is up and these are looking really good. So you want to take back the rest of your marinade now and just add that right in there all over your chicken. Because we're going to leave these and let these slow cook now, and when they're done, they're going to be really juicy and really, really tender. So just to loosen this up a little bit, I'm going to add some beef broth to this. You can add chicken broth if you have that. And I'm adding about a half a cup. Just a half a cup. You want to give these a little bit of space if you're able. Move them around a bit. Get all that sauce and juices and everything. You want to rub the bottom of the pot to get off any sauce or seasoning that might have burnt just a little bit, because that's going to add to the flavor as well. Alright, so now that's boiling up, I'm going to go ahead and add a fresh Scotch bonnet pepper in here. You want to go ahead and add some fresh chopped garlic right in here. Almost forgot this. And then you want to get that all in the gravy. Get that all in there. And cover this, but we'll come back and check on it in about 15 minutes. And you want to let this cook on low heat, about 4, because you want this to reduce by at least half or to even nothing at all if you don't want any gravy. So I'll see you guys in about 15 minutes. Set your timers. Alright, so after about 5 minutes before your water is all dried out, you want to turn your stove down and cover this, and you want to let this steam for about 10 minutes. It's been 15 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and check how the chicken's doing. That looks really good. As you can see, it's made some water from the steam. So you just want to hold your chicken with some of that gravy. So we're going to cook this for about 35 to 40 minutes plus the 50 minutes that we already cooked it for. So it's going to cook for at least close to an hour, and it's going to be really good. Our 10 minutes is up on our timer. You want to go ahead and check your rice. I usually don't pick through my rice, but just because this is a how-to video, I'm just doing it to let you guys see. So look at that, it's not mushed out, it's not too hard, it's just perfect. And then you're just gonna let it steam some more on low heat, and it's gonna even make it even more delicious. You wanna go ahead and try some. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Your rice is pretty much done at this point, but I'm just gonna keep mine on low for another 5 to 10 minutes and then just turn off my stove. It's on pretty low though. It's really good. Alright, so it's been 55 minutes fully since our chicken's been cooked. Our Scotch bonnet pepper hasn't burst, which is great. Our gravy has definitely reduced by half. Look at that. Oh my, look at that. That is what you want. You see how the chicken is just literally melting off? That is the goodness you're looking for right there. Chicken is nice and tender, and you can go ahead, turn your stove off and serve this now. The chicken is tender. Look at that. It's just ready to just eat. It's just falling off. I'm going to baste this one more time with the gravy, and then I'm going to serve it up. It's really good, guys, so enjoy.